Well, that's all we've got for our news. You are all caught up. If you missed any part of the 10 o'clock news, you can always catch an encore on our free streaming at Fox Local. Just search Fox Local on your preferred streaming platform. Have a fantastic week and stay with us. Sports Extra with Tina Cervasio starts right now.
Coming up on Sports Extra, the New York Yankees making Little Leaguers' dreams come true as the major leaguers in pinstripes played in the Little League Classic in Williamsport, PA in a rubber match against the Detroit Tigers. But it's the pregame video as the Bronx Bombers arrive that you will not want to miss. The Mets, meanwhile, were back home looking to sweep the Miami Marlins, and our Jennifer Williams was at Citi Field. She'll have a full game report. It's almost been exactly 1 year since Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers tore his Achilles in a dramatic moment at MetLife Stadium. But now we know there was even more theater going on behind the scenes in Aaron's life, as told in the new book, Out of the Darkness, The Mystery of Aaron Rodgers. It's written by Ian O'Connor, who will join me in studio coming up. Does O'Connor answer the questions that follow one of the most private and mysterious NFL players in the game, while also arguably one of the greatest quarterbacks ever? Well, O'Connor takes us behind the scenes on how he got some of these stories onto the pages of this book, and we'll also discuss how proving people wrong from Rodgers' youth football years to this year's training camp has been a thread throughout his entire football career. It's no mystery that we have much more to cover tonight as well, so let's get this edition of Sports Extra started right now.
Welcome to Sports Extra, presented by Toyota.
Good evening. Hope you're having a great weekend, and we are so glad you are spending your Sunday night here with us. This is Sports Extra, presented by Toyota. I'm Tina Cervasio. The New York Yankees, they went back to being kids again, playing in today's Little League Classic against the Detroit Tigers, but this rubber match was more than just a game. With the Yankees' mere presence in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, I mean, this is going to be an experience that these Little Leaguers got to see, well, they will never forget. See, the Yankees arrived by plane this afternoon, and they were wearing their pinstripes. They were also welcomed by a massive crowd. Then the players rode to the stadium by bus, with each Yankees player sitting next to a Little Leaguer. And then once they arrived, the Yankees were greeted like rock stars. Players like Juan Soto, Giancarlo Stanton, they were waving to fans, they were signing autographs, and then Anthony Volpe was giving out high fives. And then, of course, there was the big man, the captain, Aaron Judge. He was surrounded by the biggest crowd. And once they got to the early games, Volpe and Austin Wells, I mean, look at this. They were taking part in the Little League World Series tradition, sliding down the hill on a cardboard sled. Good thing nobody got hurt. As for the game, Yankees led 1-0 until the ninth inning. Clay Holmes blowing the save. He gives up an RBI single here to Jace Young, and that's the tying run. So it sent the game to extra innings. The Yankees retook the lead in the 10th inning. DJ LeMahieu singling to center field, and that scores Anthony Volpe, who was on the bases, put the Yankees up 2-1. But Mark Leiter Jr. took the mound, and he gave it right back. They allowed a pair of runs in the bottom of the 10th inning. Parker Meadows with the walk-off single. He's safe. The Detroit Tigers beat the Yankees 3-2 in 10 innings, taking 2 of 3 in this series. Now, during this broadcast of the Yankees-Tigers game, it was announced that the New York Mets will play in next year's 2025 Little League Classic against the Seattle Mariners. The Mets actually did play on Sunday as well. We'll check in on how they were trying to sweep the Marlins. That's coming up. Then we'll be joined by our special guest tonight, who wrote a book about a very special person right now in New York sports. Well, he sure is to Jets fans. Ian O'Connor will be here to talk about the challenges and the unique details he uncovered about Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers in his new book, and it comes out this week, Out of the Darkness, The Mystery of Aaron Rodgers.